to compare us to American or Western women. But we compare ourselves to our mothers and grandmothers, and we came a long way.
But the biggest change of all came about recently in this supermarket's car park in Riyadh. 47 women demonstrators dismissed their private chauffeurs and took to the streets in 15 cars. We filmed this unprecedented spectacle without the knowledge of the authorities.
Can you tell us what you were doing, please?
Trying to force the government to look out the drive. We went to drive.
Their jubilation, however, was short-lived. Round the corner, the women were arrested by the civil police. They were held in custody until the next morning. Some were sacked from their teaching jobs, and their menfolk interviewed by the governor. Nothing of this appeared in the local press, but news soon spread.
I admire them. It was a courageous move. We disagree on the timing, but so I share with them the same principle.
If you disagree about the timing, when do you think they ought to make a gesture like that?
Maybe after the crisis, or before, but not now. At the moment, I think it is important not to provoke those religious elements.
Why do you say that?
Well, because it could... you see, I will tell you, there is a difference. There are the official religious men, those who are appointed by the government, and there are those fanatics. And my fear is the fanatics and the zealots. And the number have increased over the years. And my fear is the backlash of those fanatics.
This is one of the pamphlets which have been circulating recently in Riyadh. The pamphlet lists the names of the women it alleges took part in the demonstration. It describes them as the fallen, advocates of vice and corruption on earth. Against some names, there's more detail. A few are described as secularist Americans, or simply as communists. The pamphlet advises Saudis who don't want women to drive to take whatever action they see fit.
The presence of Americans had other consequences. Some Saudi women were inspired to challenge long-standing social taboos, such as the ban on women driving.
American ladies were actually driving around Riyadh. So we thought, this is encouraging. Why don't we actually go and ask for that? We just said, okay, we will meet at the parking lot of the Safeway in Riyadh at 3 o'clock. We didn't want to tackle any other issues except the driving.
Suddenly, all these cars started arriving. There was about 24 cars, and all these very elegant, albeit covered Saudi women coming out of their cars to take the driver's seat. Was the Pakistani, the Indonesian drivers just sitting on the sidewalk in front of the supermarket.
We were 6 doctors from the university who had PhDs. Also, we were teachers from in public schools. Some of the ladies who were shopping in the Safeway, they saw all these ladies actually getting into the car, and they asked, what are you doing? And we said, we're going for a demonstration. He said, we'll just participate. That's wonderful. So they just get their drivers and get to the car with their things, and they drove with us. I mean, I remember one guy, he said, a Saudi guy, he said, good for you. He was really happy.
Now, within 10 minutes, these religious police, who are the guys with the beard and the short dresses, started swooping in on the demonstration.
Mutawaz, of course, in our, mind, are very scary. I have to tell you that. And I remember that guy, he was really very fat. And he came and he asked me, you stop your car. And I said, okay.
"47 women were arrested. The ulama called the driving a source of depravity.
Good evening. The news from Channel 2, Saudi Arabian television. The Ministry of the Interior would like to announce to all citizens and residents that all women are absolutely prohibited from driving cars in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It added any woman who violates this regulation will be penalized.
In every city within the kingdom and all the mosques, millions of papers were distributed with our names and telephone numbers, and that we are Westerners and we are against the will of the societies and we have to be, prosecuted or whatever.
The notice called upon clerics to punish the women as they saw fit.
I'm gonna be someone. I'm gonna give something. I'm taking it on. I'm taking it on. It's gonna be my life. So I'm gonna live each day and each night. Taking it on, taking it on. 'Cause I can't keep hiding. No, I can't keep hiding. And I can't keep running away. I'm gonna be a braver soul than this. I'm gonna jump at all those many chances that I miss. I'm gonna live my life beyond all these fears and forms of cowardice that keep leading me on. I'm gonna shine out like a beacon in the night. I'm gonna wrap my fingers stars tonight, 'cause I'm taking it on, 'cause I'm taking it on. No, I can't keep hiding. No, I can't keep hiding. No, I can't keep running. So I'm gonna be stronger, and I'm gonna be better made, and I'm gonna give everything just to bring me back again. So I'm gonna be stronger. Gonna be understood, and I'm gonna give everything just to bring me back again. 'Cause I can't